Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to Crypto VO. We are your one-stop channel for everything that has to do with cryptocurrencies, the metaverse, blockchain technology, NFTs, all that good stuff. Everything you guys can possibly imagine in the crypto space world, we cover it, and you guys best believe that we're always coming at you guys with the hot, fresh content, the content that you really guys can't be missing out on. As always, we try to put out these new projects or projects that are putting out new things on their existing platforms that you guys got to be keeping an eye out for. You guys don't want to be sleeping on this stuff. Now today we're going to be talking about Affyn. That's what we're on, their platform right here. You guys can see that they have a countdown, and we're going to get all into that in just a few minutes. But if it's your first time here on the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button if this is something that interests you. We do this very often, and as always guys, be sure to show some love in the comments section. Everything we're going to be talking about today is going to be linked in the description of the video. But as always guys, a little disclaimer, pretty much everything we do is just expose and really show you guys what it is that you guys got to be keeping an eye out for. We aren't actually providing any financial advice, so just keep that in mind when watching our videos. We always strongly recommend everybody do their own research on the side. That'll help you quite a bit. Now, last but not least guys, as always, be sure to hit that bell icon so you're notified every single time we make another upload to the channel. So let's get into this. Now, as soon as we get on their main page, we're going to see right here that they have their countdown. What are we talking about? They say right there, our journey from 0 to 1. So that's on September 30th at 9 a.m. We can see the countdown there. It's pretty sick. It's really easy to get started. You just have to hit register right there. And obviously you're going to have more info about that on their socials. Be sure to connect with them on all of them. It generally gives you guys a good idea of what they're about, what the community is saying, and all that good stuff. Now we see right here the tabs that we love to see. We're going to be obviously going through the overview. I'm not going to go through the trailer. You guys can see that on your own time, and obviously it's linked on the main website, which is linked in the description of the video. We're going to see the team. We're going to take a quick look at the white paper as well and whatnot. Obviously it's really easy to buy their token. It's right there, linked right there, so you guys don't need to worry about going through third parties and whatnot, get stuck in some sketchy shit. Now I'm not going to go through their trailer, but what is it that makes Affyn unique? So it's a free play to earn game in the metaverse that allows players to start playing and earning without any initial fee. I love to see that. I feel like that's something that some of the projects stopped kind of getting involved in, the fact that it's free to get started, free to play, and that you can make some money as you go. So that's something that makes them unique, and I do believe that, and I think that's quite interesting. Sustainable game and economy. So to ensure the rewards remain attractive to existing and new players in the long run, we found a solution to maintain a sustainable and growing economy. I think that's super important. At the end of the day, you want to keep it fresh. You don't want to just have what you did at the beginning and then keep it going for 2 years. You have to keep it fresh. You have to keep it desirable. You gotta keep bringing people in. Doesn't matter how many years you've been doing it, just gotta keep bringing those people in, and that's longevity at the end of the day. So I don't know, I'm all about it. Mobile geolocation based. So it's a mobile geolocation based gaming, which is obviously on the rise, as you guys may be aware, and they're going to be becoming one of the pioneers in the mobile play to earn category in the blockchain space. So obviously, given that, we don't want to be missing out on this. We don't want to be sleeping out on it. We don't want to just be like, oh, it's just another game. No, they're actually going to be pioneers in this if they are able to deliver on everything that we're seeing so early on, right? It's a real world token utility, so users who earn the FYN token do not have to convert into fiat currency to use it in the real world. So they provide special privileges and benefits when you guys pay in their own token. So you guys don't need to worry about, your token being useless at the end of the day, which in certain cases is true for certain projects. So the overview. It's a mobile metaverse with a digital layer that is mapped to the real world where users can explore, play, and participate in activities based on their geolocation. So it's kind of interesting how they integrate geolocation. I think that's pretty cool. They got the buddies, so each buddy is a non-fungible token, so an NFT. We love those. And digital representation of character in the Nexus world. They are a collectible unit with attributes and properties. Obviously, that makes them attractive, and that in itself is an asset. The Nexus land. So Nexus land is a digital representation of real estate in the virtual world that is mapped according to the real world. Each line is represented by a hexagon. I love projects like that. It's something that's new. I think it makes it a lot more desirable for people. People can interact with it a lot more rather than, just some fake land that, you know, you can't really see as real. But I don't know, I think it's interesting. Structures. Users can build structures on their land in Nexus. These structures are digital representations of property in the virtual world. A Nexus structure has its own set of characteristics and can be purchased from the marketplace. So obviously you can grow it and all that stuff. Campaigns. There will be campaigns and activities in Nexus where, for example, Nexus characters are also known as buddies will be planted at a shopping mall, which users may hunt through the augmented reality lens. So it's not just about growing, you know, your world. You got some real campaigns and stuff. And as we mentioned, real world token utility. They want users to have fun with their friends and family in the real world. They've created an ecosystem revolving around lifestyle where users can actually utilize their tokens that they're getting through Affyn. Now the buddies are right here, so each buddy is an NFT that we spoke about, so in attributes and all that stuff, and those attributes can actually improve over time, while properties give certain advantages and disadvantages over other buddies. So the buddies can be trained to participate in quests, raids, player versus player stuff, user created activities, and assigned work. They can also be collected as a family, so you guys can know that there is an opportunity for growth through the NFTs itself as well. The Nexus World Land, so each land is an NFT as well, and it's tradable and purchasable among users. So owners have full control of their land development to earn income, build structures, lease to other players, and all that good stuff. You guys are gonna see that's coming soon. View the buddies on OpenSea right there. Now I spoke a bit about their team. We can see right here exactly who their CEO. We get some nice words from them, but we have a bunch of other people who are supporting the team, and we have LinkedIn profiles and a description of everything they've done. So it's really interesting, but they're also backed by advisors as well. You guys can take a look at that when you guys have time. We also see their investors and partners. They got some really big names in there like Jubilee Interiors, Red Hat, which is a sister company from IBM, Certic, all that good stuff. So it's really nice to see that, you know, they have people in the space that have experience and are backing. Now all the way at the bottom we have their socials that are linked there for us, and some emails as well in case we want to reach out to them. So obviously if you guys do have any questions, you guys can feel free to reach out to them there. We got the overview, the agreement, the team, the white paper. So if we hit the white paper, it's going to take us to their white paper, and we're going to be able to see all the information about the project. Now this is something really important for those of you who are actually looking to get involved in the project. It will obviously serve as additional research to the research that you guys have already done, obviously the information I just gave you guys, and it's a good place to start when you are doing your research. Now if we hit marketplace, we'll be able to get a bit more information about the project. I strongly suggest you guys check it out, and it'll give you guys a lot more information about it, some frequently asked questions and all that good stuff. So be sure to check that out. Also, when you go and hit buy FYN, it's going to take you guys to quick swap exchange, and obviously eventually once it loads, you guys are going to get more information about the token itself, and you guys can go ahead and purchase it. Now as I mentioned before you go, we see the countdown right there. We obviously can't miss that. In order for you guys to participate in the event, you guys have to register, so go ahead and press that link. Some of the stuff you guys can look forward to is the alpha game demo, so the world premiere of their first live game demo of the Nexus world. So that's going to be really interesting. And the Nexus world land reveal with full details of every single important digital asset and how you guys can benefit as a landowner about that. That's going to be discussed. That's going to be looked into. They got the gameplay trailer as well. So their gameplay trailer is going to unlock the conversion of virtual and real world. And obviously we're going to be able to see a bit more about the campaign objectives, and they're going to promote other virtual events. So it's going to be really interesting. Obviously you guys don't miss that out. Obviously it's a project with a lot of potential, so this is something you guys going to want to be keeping in your calendars and be keeping an eye peeled for. Obviously by connecting with them on their social media, it'll give you an advantage and you guys will be missing that stuff out. Now that's pretty much it for me and today with Affyn, guys. If you guys do have any questions, be sure to drop them in the comment section below, and as always guys, if you guys want to stay in the know, you guys got to keep coming back to Crypto VO. I'm out.